y'all. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well. This is the reading for the weekend of November 7th and 8th, and it's just a weekend reading. I decided to pull from the Spellcasting Oracle deck, which, as I said, is a deck I really like. And let me read you the poem that's on the inside of it. As I open this box, magic abounds, for my spirit connects with the answers it's found. Feeling my heart open up to one love. Beauty surrounds me, below and above. Vibrations now raised, inviting in light. Protection in place as I see with new sight. As I work with these cards, connect us as one. In peace and love, we are blessed. It is done. Isn't that pretty? I just thought I would share this with you. Something else I want to share with y'all is just a little bit about expectations. Now, I'm not talking about the book, Great Expectations. What I'm talking about is the expectations that we impose upon other people. Say, for example, I expect someone to do something and based upon something I do. Say I take someone out to eat and I expect them to be very thankful and maybe even reciprocate and buy dessert. Well, they may not feel like buying dessert, but that's my expectation. That's on me. Whereas if I haven't told them, hey, I'm going to take you out for dinner, but you're buying dessert, how does that sound to you? And we don't have that give and take, then that expectation leads to me being disappointed. And it causes a rift in our friendship and our relationship. All expectations do cause disappointment unless we discuss what they are. Now, if I told someone that I expect them to buy dessert and then they don't do it, I have a right to be disappointed because we made a deal. But if I just have that expectation in my mind and I've never shared it, that's not fair. Totally not fair. Okay, so let's see what the first card is. The first card for Scorpios, because we are in November, which is in the sign of Scorpio, is truth. Truth is so important because when we are lying to anyone, ourselves included, we are not being our best us. Not only that, we may not be being ourselves, probably not, and we're not going to be really happy. Being yourself is and living in your ownness. You're owning yourself. That's the best thing you can do for yourself and for others. But all too often, we go through life just being something we're not. I remember once I was working in a property management company, and I always wanted to be cool and sophisticated, the kind of woman, the kind you see on the soap operas, not this perky, effervescent person like me. Well, that's not how I was born. So I remember trying to spend a day at being cool and sophisticated. My boss, who was always complaining that I was too friendly, complained I was rude. And I've always attributed that to not being myself because it didn't resonate with him that I was being authentic. And that came across as rude. Well, yesterday I went into another law firm and to drop off some documents. And the woman at the front desk was that same trying to be sophisticated person. And she was rude too because it didn't resonate. If she had just been a reserved person, that would have come across as reserved. But she came across as rude. So when you're not being your authentic self, that's how people are seeing you. Or they're seeing you as a narcissist or a bunch of different things, which may not be true at all, but you're not letting you out. They just see the facade you've put up. So dwell in your truth this weekend. Now for Sagittarius, the card we get is transformation. This card, see, it's a butterfly. Butterflies are all about transformation because they start out as a caterpillar and then they wrap themselves up in a cocoon and then they burst forth. And so that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to always be transforming, always becoming the best us we can be. However, this is that time to go ahead and maybe evaluate what you're becoming, how you're becoming, and go ahead and let that part of you shine out. This is the week for transformation. Capricorns, you get the Justice card. Now, justice is all for you. It's all about making things be fair and right. And you're really big on that anyway. But this weekend, go out of your way to make things be the right way. That could be standing up for someone who's being bullied. That could be refusing to accept a falsehood. That could just be being fair to those around you. For example, say you're babysitting or your child has a friend over and somebody gets in trouble and you blame one of them without finding out who is to blame. That is not just. That is not fair. Aquariuses, you get the Peace card. This card tells me that you as Aquariuses have been fighting maybe the world, fighting with someone literally, and this is the weekend for you to take time to be peaceful. That could be meditating, taking a long nap, reading the Bhagavad Gita. I think I said that wrong, Bhagavad Gita. Whatever it is that will bring peace into your heart and your soul and your spirit, you need to be concentrating on that. Now, Pisces, this is the protection card. That means, well, a couple of things, I believe. One, I think you need to get some things in your life for protection. That could be using the knocker, making the knockers work with you. That could be getting some black tourmaline or some amber. And it definitely means asking spirit or your spirit guides to provide protection and put a shield around you. If you know how to go into alpha, I would put a crystal of protection around you and your house or you and your car. Just saying. Now, Aries. Aries, you get to travel. In this case, it could be a weekend travel. Like I'm probably going to Tulsa this weekend. So that could mean literal travel like Tulsa, or it could be astrally traveling or spiritually traveling. However, whatever resonates with you on that travel, go ahead and enjoy it. You're meant to do this traveling. This is part of your journey. Now, Tauruses. Now, I'm a Taurus. Passion. Well, that is not hard for me because I am always passionate. Even when I'm angry, I'm passionate. So, but this is a weekend for us to do things that make us passionate. Do things we're passionate about. Don't be doing things that are boring or bring ennui to our lives. That's ENNUI. Just in case you didn't know that word, it's ennui, and it's basically meaning boredom, but it's kind of fancy and cute. So don't do that. Spend your time doing something you're passionate about, whether it's cooking or cleaning, not for me, or gardening, or whatever it is that makes your life passionate. Go ahead and do that this weekend, Taurus. Gemini, you are meant to reconcile with someone. You have been arguing with someone or have not allowed someone to be back in your life, and you've known better, but you haven't been wanting to be the first to break. It's not all about that. It is never all about that. It's all about what's right. So if you know that person needs you to start that reconciliation, or even to say, I'm sorry, just do it. Yeah, I know, saying I'm sorry can be hard, but you know, what's even harder is living with the mistake of not saying you're sorry. Reconcile. Go ahead and do that. Cancers. You are called upon to have willpower this week. That means you're not eating the entire box of chocolates, or you're not getting drunk, or you're making a decision to change something in your life. You might be deciding that it's time to apply your willpower and to overcome either some adversity or something that has been holding you back, such as chocolate or smoking. I don't know what it is, but I do know that it's time for you to apply your willpower. Leo. Honestly, this card seems to me to almost be a Leo. It's the strength card. And that means that, and I don't think it's physical strength, it's emotional strength and psychological strength. You need to do something this weekend, and it's going to take some of your willpower, some of your strength, some of your determination, but that's what you need to be doing. Go ahead and find that internal strength inside of you and bring it up and then push it out into the world and into the universe. Virgos. Oh my gosh, you get the new beginnings card. That means you're getting ready to start something new. Once again, oh my, I just got all time types of goosebumps for saying this. Raven, stop that. Sorry about that. My cat decided to come in here today. Normally I don't let them, but she just snuck in. I'm like, well, okay, Raven. But you're going to have a new beginning. You're going to get something going and get something started. That's awesome. And finally, Libras. This is the talent card. This card says that you have not been exploring all your talents or allowing them to be what they can be. So this weekend, explore those talents. Let those talents out. That could be dancing. There's a song, I don't remember the name of it. It's I Hope You Dance. And y'all, I do always hope you dance. Dance in the moonlight, dance in the sunlight. Just dance. Let life be a symphony. Let life be a ballet. Find your music in your life. And this weekend, everybody, take a moment and find some music. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text, 405-512-9400. And go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube page. And I'll see you in a few. Bye.